Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 16 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms. So I was out at an arcade yesterday, lots of shouting, couldn't really hear each other, so my voice is going a little bit, so I apologise for that. Links down in the description below for my social media, Instagram and Twitter. If you want to give me a follow over there, that would be greatly appreciated. And with all that said, let's get into the episode. Okay then, so where did we leave off at the end of the last episode? I think we'd made peace with these guys. This is Shi Huang's old faction, now Beijing. We had an army of Zhufu who kind of marched past this settlement in Wuling here. Marched past it, not too sure where he's off to, but we're going to give him chase with this army. Hopefully take him out. He's not fully replenished, we are, well, more or less. They've got a little bit of siege equipment. Lots of cheap units though, I think we'd be alright with them. Down in the south, we have Cheng Pu's army. We'd just taken Gaoliang over here, and we're going to go take this province in Gaoliang as well. And that should be the kind of southern border taken care of. We then are thinking Shiwu would be the next target. I think it makes sense. He's affecting our ally. There's no reason not to help him. I cancelled our non-aggression pact in the last episode as well, which means that we can fight him essentially now, I think, without becoming untrustworthy. I'm hoping that's the case anyway. We'll see. We do have a trade agreement with him though, so that could still cause untrustworthiness, but I'm going to have to just see how that goes. I will lose a little bit of income for losing that trade agreement, but we'll try and get one with someone else. It's okay. We've got a spy over with Shiji, as they might be a potential target going forward. And I think up in the north then, we had Sun Jian's army sitting here in our capital. He quelled a rebellion in the last episode, and I think we were thinking about sending him north, maybe. We'll see. Liu Biao seems to be sending a lot of troops back and forth across my territory here, down the river. We can't just keep letting him do that, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess we can, really. It's not the end of the world. Our main focus really needs to be building our economy and our armies up to full strength, because Cao Cao is very strong. He's kind of taken over a lot of land over here. I don't think he has any enemies up in the north. He's kind of in a big coalition with them all, so it makes things difficult. What else? Yeah, so our ally Sun Jian over here was he had all this territory here, and Cao Cao took it all from him and continues to do so. I don't think there's much he's been able to do about it. Which spells disaster really for the rest of my allies here. We kind of forced them to go to war with Cao Cao, but I guess it's acted as a bit of a buffer for us. It could be a bad plan in the long run, because it may mean that Cao Cao gets all this land and becomes really strong, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, with all that said, I think we were at the end of an episode, end of a turn, sorry. I don't think we had anything to do down here, nope. So, we'll end the turn there, and we'll get started proper on the next one. Okay, so a few more wars going on that we're not too concerned with. There's an event here, so Ambition's Folly. Ambition is laudable, yet this general strategy is to raise their own standing at the expense of others has not endeared them to their peers. Deceit has won the promotion they coveted, but they made appear foolish. Sorry, but those they made appear foolish may hinder any further advancements. So Wang Lei has gained experience, but he is now a contemptuous individual, which gives him less satisfaction. Doesn't seem to be an issue. Where is he? I can't even see him on here. Wang Lei, there we go. Yeah, his satisfaction is fine. So nothing to worry about there. Okay, so a couple of things then that happened. Zhufu's army continued to run away from me. I don't know where he's going. I'm assuming down to this settlement. Why he wouldn't fight me, I don't know. But it means that I can't chase him, unfortunately. It's a bit irritating because it means he's going to get led down, my army, Hong Gai's army, is going to get led down here. We'll probably fight the battle and win it, hopefully. And then we're going to have to march back up again. Just a bit frustrating. One thing I did think I could do is move Sun Quan and bring him down this way to try and cut him off. But it depends which way he goes. He might end up going up this way. I really don't know, so not too sure. Well, I've clicked now. I misclicked that actually, but never mind. Let's actually move him onto the road here. And yeah, we'll do that. We'll try cut him off. Sun Quan's not needed over here right now, and he can get back if he needs to. Yeah, there was a couple of armies here of my ally, Yanbaihu, sorry, over here, and I thought they were going to kind of attack Lady Me, but they didn't, by the looks of it, or they did and they lost. I can't see the armies at all, so maybe she finished them off, I don't know. Either way, that's not good. Kind of wanted her out of there. Just looking at Cao Cao's region capitals here, they're all really strong. He's got them leveled up quite high. So that's something I need to keep an eye on. Down here in the south. Let's keep Chengpu moving. She's moving a little bit for now, just want to see if there's an army there or not. There is not, so let's get them in. And let's check on some of these events here. That was just buildings completed, that's fine. We've got people of merit there. Spy events. So he's attempted to infiltrate another settlement. This one, I think. Okay, that's fine. And that's the event we saw earlier. Alright, and so not too much to do this turn. I've got a little bit of money though, so I'm thinking build something. Make some improvements somewhere. Yulin or Kangwoo might be a good one, given that it's kind of out of the way of everything. I've already got something building in Kangwoo. Let's check Yulin. So we could upgrade this port here, get a bit more income from commerce and a bit more prestige as well. That's how we do it. That'll do for this turn for construction, I think. I don't think there's anyone else to move, really. We're chasing these guys. Bringing Sun Jian down as well to cut him off. I wonder if we've got enough money to actually recruit another general for him. Well, we did just spend a bunch of money, so the actual upfront cost probably not. But in terms of income, we probably do have enough to maybe get like a set of cheap units, maybe, rather than the expensive ones. We can worry about this in the next turn when we've got the money to do it. On the next couple of turns. Only the reason I say that is because he's not a full stack yet, and if he does cut Zhufu off here, he needs to be a full stack ideally. But I think that's it for this turn as well. Alright, so before this all kicks off then, Liu Bei has offered vassalage to me. I keep thinking about this actually. At first I was just dead set against it, thinking, you know, don't want to be anyone's vassal. But the more I think about it, if they guarantee your autonomy, it just means that you have to go to war with the same people, I believe, but you can kind of do what you want other than that and break away from them in the future. But it might get Cao Cao off our back. That would be the benefit of it, because he's allied with Liu Bei. I'm going to reject it for now. I can always kind of approach one of these guys and offer to be their vassal at some point in the future, if it becomes necessary, which it might. I'm starting to think it might. Kind of don't want to do that, but if I have to, then I have to. We'll reject it for now anyway.
So be it.
Alright, so Cao Cao is now the Duchy of Wei, by the way. It's not Cao Cao anymore, technically. Anyway, Kong Rong has joined war alongside him. That's fine. Another war there. Okay, so an event here. Sima Yi. It appears that Sima Yi, a famed recluse, has forsaken his isolation to offer his talents to a warlord obviously in possession of admirable powers and persuasion. I'm going to assume that is not myself. The finest armour. We've seen this before. I don't need to read through this one, but we get a set of armour. Let's just rid ourselves of those. Ancillaries gained. So this is the nice armour we got, which is quite nice actually. Forest skin. I believe we may have someone to give that to as well. I'm going to do that now before I forget, because I always say I'm going to do this and then forget to do it. Well, there's a couple of guys actually here I could give it to. Either Chimpu. Well, Chimpu's general here in his army. What's he got? He's already got Sage's armour, which gives him decent amount of stuff. Which one's the forest skin? Oh, maybe we can't give him it. Oh, sorry, no, that's my mistake. It is for the green class of general. I can't remember what that is, but I don't think I have any of them actually. But I guess that could be a good time to get one for Sun Quan's army. A couple of things about that actually is that it looks like Lady Mi has decided to sail south towards me, and don't see anyone else that they're at war with over here other than myself, so my plan to kind of pull Sun Quan back, I'm going to have to put him back up north. It's okay though, because the army of Shifu that we were kind of trying to cut off has decided not to move. He's still sat over here, so we should be able to attack him this turn. And I think it's probably a good time to recruit someone here for Sun Quan's army. Now, we've got this champion here, but he's not going to get on with Sun Quan, so it's probably not the best of ideas. The only other champion that we have is this guy, Zhuzi. Fairly cheap units he comes with. He's a low-level general himself, but he does get on with Sun Quan. Now, I think he's probably the best option here. I wanted kind of cheaper units anyway. I don't want to get anyone too expensive. We don't have the money for it, really. Let's have a think. Do we want a bit more cavalry? Or do we want to kind of go down the route of more frontline troops? I mean, I think we've already got quite a lot of frontline troops. These mercenary axemen are quite good, actually. I might get a couple of them. And I don't think I need any more skirmishes. 4 units is probably enough. Maybe we just go for more of these spearmen. I mean, they're cheap, but they do the job, I guess. Guess we can get a couple more of them, and I think that's probably it for money. Oh, that's the army full anyway, so let's go for that. The good thing is these mercenary infantry come fully replenished as well, so that's handy. It'll only take them 2 turns to get up to speed. Now, we may lose Chibi over here. I feel like Lady Mi's probably just going to go take it. If she does, she does. I'm kind of tempted to move these guys out, but then they won't benefit from the really good replenishment, although she's not a full stack. So it might not be too bad. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're still getting a decent amount of replenishment anyway. Just means we're a bit closer to Chibi in case we need to go take it back, I guess. Right, let's check some of these other events. We did kind of ignore these. That's the new general being appointed. Yeah, that's the forest skin. In fact, yeah, we need to give him that. Probably need to check all his weapons, actually. Currently more of an armor piercing guy. Could balance that out and give him this weapon. Common G. We'll give him the Great Axe, actually. That probably makes more sense. Gives him Resolve as well. And for the armor, let's give him that forest skin. Although we have this one as well, which is better, actually. Yeah, let's give him the hardened iron shell. That's fine. And for a horse, we don't have any really to give him. A lot of these, in fact most of these, only benefit administrators, really. I mean, I could give him the devious attendant, but it's not doing him massive favours. I'm actually just going to go for this, give him the farmer. The food production obviously doesn't matter, but he will get a bit more resolve. We're going to try and push him into that legendary bit if we can. Let's see, what can we give him from here? There's a couple of things. So I could give him the Wei Liuzi. Not sure how you pronounce that, but that would give him more military supplies, more satisfaction, and more resolve, which helps. Or I've got a few things which give just +4 resolve. Let's just go with this. Why not? And that does push him over the edge there, so which is good. Awesome. Okay, I think he's set up and settled. Spy events again. More stuff going on there. Buildings created, that's fine. Ambushes. So Sasa was going to ambush someone over there somewhere. So yeah, it looks like, I wanted to show you guys this as well. Looks like Cao Cao has 4 armies over here and then Lady B over there, so that's 5. So he has a total of 5 armies, I believe. We need to try and get up to that kind of level of strength to challenge him. Now, they're not all full strength, which means he can't probably economically field that many troops. I think we'd probably struggle to do that as well. But that's what we need to aim for, I think. Alright, so we've done a lot of talking there. Let's actually get something happening here. So the first thing I think is we'll move Cheng Pu's army. let's take this settlement here. So we can delegate this one.
We won with integrity. Now let us
Nice, get a little bit of money. Some heroism. Keep topping that up, that's good. Oh, we gained a nice ancillary there as well.
for our labors.
Nice, so the Han Empire is actually gone, destroyed. Didn't realise that was their last settlement, but good. Good stuff. Occupation. Commandery secured of Gaoling, that's fine. Friends between Chengpu and Mifang. Ancillaries gained. Yes, we got this Warblade, that's cool. I might see if anyone wants that, actually. Let's check one guy's army first. Yeah, see, I've not given this guy anything, so let's do that. Let's give him the Warblade. Do we have a better set of armor for him? I think so. We need to try push his expertise up if we can. This actually detracts from his expertise. But it's a better set of armor, so we will give him it. Again, we don't have a horse to give him. Followers, anyone give expertise? This guy, but he's really for... both of these guys are for administrators, really. But let's just pop him with this one for now. And do we have anything here that gives him expertise? No, but I do like the idea of this water clock. Gives a bit more replenishment for the army. So we'll give him that. Cool, that's fine. Alright, so we've taken that settlement. So we need to next turn start thinking about going to war with Shiwu, I guess. Probably cross the river first, just so we're within a turn of them. Take his capital, take this settlement here, and then move up and fight him here. Maybe vassalize him if possible. I think, because the benefit of having vassals, by the way, the reason I keep kind of going in that direction is because I think they pay you sort of per turn, which is good, bringing in more income, as much income as possible, rather. Anyway, let's get this battle fought. So we've got Hongai's army, and it looks like they've settled down into a little fort, which we should be able to kill them in it. Let's try. Awesome, so we'll fight this one on the battlefield. They do have a fairly decent sized force. They've actually got trebuchets as well. That's a bit scary given that they're in a fort, but I think we should be able to do it. So I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Alright then, so I'm not actually able to see how they've deployed. That's fine, it's not too much of an issue. I think we probably attack them from maybe two fronts. There's trees over here where I can hide some people. And maybe they won't leave any troops here, we can kind of sneak in. We'll see. And yeah, maybe just set the rest of the guys up here. I believe we've got flaming shot for these guys, but it is raining. Doesn't mean that we can't use flaming shot though, so we should still be able to set these towers and stuff on fire, hopefully. Only these ones have the flaming shot though, so we want to keep these on the side where the bulk of our forces are going to be attacking from. So this side. Yeah, maybe we just leave like the cavalry over here or something. They'll be able to close this distance quicker anyway. Yeah, alright. Leave it with me and I'll deploy the troops and then be back with you in a second. Alright then guys, so my plan, I've kind of not done what I said I was going to do initially, at least not completely. So, bulk of my forces here on this gate. I'm going to use my fire arrows over here to burn down these towers here on this side and the walls. Just gives us a nice big open area for us to attack with all these troops here. We've got some axes there on the right. I'm going to go in first of all with my mercenary axemen, they're quite good and shielded. Then put my cavalry over this side in the tree, so hopefully pull any troops that get deployed over here away and get my cavalry in. Important thing for these guys to do is try and take out those trebuchets, because they're going to absolutely destroy my troops if I don't do that. Or at least it'll balance the even the odds, you know. So then I've also put these guys, smaller force here with some stronger troops in the trees. Another set of archers as well. Similar thing, because they're in the trees, hopefully they won't deploy here, or they will deploy, move any troops away from there once the action begins here. Then we'll run these guys in, try and get some flanking going on from this side as well. Hopefully by that point as well, our fire archers will have dealt with this front wall and we'll be able to take out some of the towers on this side as well, hopefully. We'll see though. That's why I've left them on the left-hand side here, so that they can do that if needs be. So I'm going to start the battle. I'll probably not cut anything out, but leave it in fast forward maybe. Let's actually just run everyone down as quick as we can. We're going to leave well, everyone else really, we're going to leave where they are for now. These guys and these guys, leave them where they are. Yep, trebuchet's already shooting. Let's just get these guys over here so they can, in fact they can start shooting now. Yep, fire arrows are working. Get these guys, keep them running. We absolutely need to take these towers out when we can. Because then the fire will hopefully spread to the walls as well. With it raining, I'm not sure if that does still happen, but we'll see. Doesn't look like these troops are getting pulled off the sides where I want them to get pulled from, but that's fine. These guys have taken a battering, but that's okay. Let's just get everyone doggy-piled in for now, and we'll deal with that in a second. That tower's gone. Let's get this tower. Actually, we should probably go for this tower here.
Do not waste your chance for vengeance.
These guys are getting shot to bits by these guys, but there's not much I can do about that right now. I think we actually probably pull these guys in. Now that everyone else is running off. Same with my cavalry, I will do that in a second. These guys are getting chewed up, but I can't do much about it right now. Okay, these guys have actually fought their way through. That's good and not good. I didn't think they'd get through so easily, so quickly. These guys are all pulling in, that's fine. Let's get the cavalry now as well.
That was supposed to scare me.
Cavalry then, I'm going to try and get on the trebuchets here as best that I can. It's not going to be an easy thing to do though, fortunately.
Our men are spotted.
Archers now can just start shooting normal arrows into their skirmishes. These guys, yeah, still getting chewed up a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's move one guy and get him to take these guys out. And let's pull these guys in, because I kind of don't want them to just sit there doing nothing. Getting killed.
Your best is not good enough.
Rest of my cav have got into their trebuchets, which is good. Archers move these guys in this way. Let's start aiming for their generals as well. We need to get into the back of this big blob. That's going to be the key, I think. Going to try sneak these guys in through this gap here. I think these guys now need to start shooting into the back of this blob as well. Or back this way, maybe. Lady Wu's getting beat down. Let's just leave her. Let's just leave her here for now. Take that tower, if possible. These archers, let's get them shooting into the back of here as well.
I admire your effort, but it is foolish.
I think my guys have all run. Crap, yeah, they have. That's not good. Alright, it's up to these guys then now, I think. My general's running as well. This is not good. We're getting beat down a little bit here. My cav as well, actually. I kind of forgot about them, as I always do. And they're getting chomped up over there.
The enemy unit flees. Ha! What cowards! Loose!
With these archers, we really just need to help out all the other troops, I think. It looks like they've managed to sneak some guys through. It's not good.
Open fire!
Take heed, warriors. Run!
To battle!
Let's try to take out their generals, because if we can do that, that's going to be good in terms of knocking their morale. Sending Lady Wu in probably not a good idea, but I'm going to have to just sacrifice her at this point, I think. Well, I say have to, probably don't have to, but I think I'm gonna. Nice, enemy general down. Cavalry are pretty much getting caught by these guys now. I don't think they're going to be able to do much. Let's go for this general here. Again, more generals we can take, the better. Yeah, Lady Wu's down. We knew that was going to happen though. Okay, it looks like we're in a better position here. Let's send these stronger infantry troops over to help this side, help my cav. Still shooting someone with my archers, that's fine. Let's get these guys. Still have a general knocking about. A couple of them actually. Let's okay, Lady Wu's gone down, so now Huang Gai's decided to go off on his own, doing nothing. Okay, he's back now. Let's send him back over this way. I think we're doing alright here. Yeah, I think we've got this. Let's get my cav back over this way. And the stronger sword infantry as well. I want to get them into this fight. Where is Huang Gai? There he is. Yep, he needs to go for this guy quickly, please.
Stand ready.
One step closer to victory.
That is pretty much everyone running now, I think. Or wavering. Yep, he's running. Okay, that's it, we've done it. I am going to spend a bit of time chasing these guys down, as best I can anyway. They're all kind of everywhere. Because this army's still going to be a bit of a pain for us. But yeah, I'll do that anyway, and see you guys back on the campaign map. Nice, so we actually captured Jifu. I can execute him here. We'd get a cool Jade Monkey, and that would be their faction leader gone. I don't know if that's a good idea though, actually. Releasing him only gets me 200 income. I would have thought it'd probably get me a bit more, given that he's the leader. We also got Zhang Ji as well. Similar situation. I think probably just release them both, I guess. Oh, I'm really tempted to execute Zhufu though. No, let's send them back.
I will show mercy this time.
We'll also recruit. I'm only going to get 4% recruitment, which I thought was a bit rubbish. I thought we should get more than that, but I'll take it anyway. And I do need to go finish the army off as well. However, I wonder if it's best doing that next turn, although they might get away by then. You know, let's do it this turn. One guy's actually ranked up here. I can actually give him a follower as well. Although, again, no one to really give him. In terms of ranking up, we want to give him something that's going to help in battle. So Flames of the Phoenix is a splash damage attack we can give him. More morale when attacking. Better battle running speed. That's for his own retinue. That's good because he's got the cav. That's not bad actually. 25% is quite a lot. Clarity. That's to do with building upkeep and line of sight actually. 50%. It's not bad either. Or reach, which gives an extra available army. Okay. Oh, that's only if he's the Prime Minister or faction leader. He's none of those things. I think I'm going to go with this battle running speed. That's definitely good for cavalry. Awesome. Lady Wu's out for a turn, so she won't be in this next battle. But I think we just take these guys out. I think we should be able to delegate this one. I hope so. I mean, we could kind of fight it on the map again, but yeah, there's no point, I don't think. Nice. Yeah, we only lost a few men in that one. Got a lot of money. We actually killed Zhufu. Awesome. So I didn't even need to execute him in the end. Got the money and killed him. Good. Captured another character who we're going to kill because I want that. I want that really bad. Great Glaive. That looks like a really good weapon.
They shall cost us no more.
And we'll take the replenishment again. Alright, that's that army dealt with. I don't think we can really move these guys much further. We probably want to get them back to Changcheng over here.
To restore order.
They're going to get a bit of recruitment. Looks like a few turns probably. That's okay. That's okay. We've got Sun Quan over here to challenge Lady Mi. Yeah, I think that's a good turn there. Gain some ancillaries. We've got the Great Glaive. Let's see who we can give that to. I wonder if Gan Ning needs a new weapon. What's he got at the moment? He's got a War Glaive at the moment. That's actually better than the Great Glaive. So yeah, let's just leave him with that. What about Huang Gai?
Order will spread throughout.
Oops. So Huang Gai's got Cleaver of Mountains. Okay, he probably just wants to keep hold of that as well. That's a much better weapon. Only certain characters I think can have a Warglaive. Yeah, he's one of them. And it's definitely a better weapon, so let's give him that. Gives him better charge bonus as well. Does knock down his resolve though, so he's not at 100, but that's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Not for now anyway. Wounds and death, so Zhangji and Lady Wu wounded. We actually killed Zhifu, I thought, as well. Maybe we didn't. Actually, I don't think we did, because it's still Zhifu's faction. That's fine. No problem. Right, I think we end the turn there. I'm interested to see what Lady Mi does over here. I would imagine she's going to attack Chibi. Let's see. Alright, so more people declaring war on Dongzhou. That's fine. Get rid of them. Spy events still doing his thing. That's okay. People of merit. Some buildings built. So we can't trade with Sun Jian anymore. I think that's because his territory has been kind of cut off from us. That's fine. I'll have to look for another trade partner. And he's also got a new capital. Okay. In fact, let's have a look at that now. I don't know who we'd actually be able to trade with. Maybe Shiji. Although I don't know. Well, I guess we can try it. Where is he on the list here?
We have much to discuss.
So we can't actually do a trade agreement with them. Oh, it looks like it's our trade, which is full, so we'd actually have to cancel one with Shengjian. We're not going to do that just yet. We'll wait until, because he might end up taking territory back in being able to trade with us. So we'll leave that one for now. We are probably going to go to war with Shiwu pretty soon, though, so that one will disappear. It's actually 600 of my income, which is quite a lot. Hopefully Shiji can give us the same. We'll see. Alright, so I don't think we're not going to go to war with Shiwu this turn, I don't think. But what I am going to do is kind of start moving these units over. It's a couple of turns until these guys are fully replenished, I think. Okay. Looks like 4 turns or so. I think it's enough to kind of start the attack against them. It'll take us, what, 2 turns to get over onto his land? That's fine. And then if we can't go to war with him, we can just move him back. That's okay. One other thing I noticed actually as well, there's a territory down here which I didn't take. It looks abandoned though, so it's not the end of the world. It'd cost us quite a bit of money and troops in an army to kind of get that back up and running, but it will complete the commandery of Heppu. At least if I took that one. Okay, I actually thought I had both of them, but yeah, okay. It's not too much of an issue then for now. Something we can come back to, I think. What else can we do then? So we need to get Huang Gai's army up here. Still only going to be a couple more turns for replenishment, which is good. And then we'll head them straight north to take some more Zhifu territory, I guess. I want to get these 3 here first. Then we'll probably move south to these ones here. That kind of puts Huang Gai's army down in the south if we do decide to go to war with Shiji. We've got a couple of armies down there to do it with. And I think by that point, once we've taken some of these territories here, we should have enough money to then raise another army to help out in the north. It's what I'm hoping anyway. We will see about that one. I've actually got Liu Bei as well, kind of creeping over this side. And Liu Biao as well, who I do still want to kill at some point. Just because we failed to do that at the beginning of this campaign. I think that's just my lack of experience with 3 Kingdoms though that caused that, but we'll see. See what happens. And I think so yeah, Lady Mi actually moved back into her settlement over here. Sun Quan wasn't needed in the end. So we'll keep him up here. Looks like our public order issue is heading in the right direction. However, I think it's mainly because of the garrison and the military crackdown, which will disappear at some point. So we might end up with another rebellion over this side. We will see. We'll have to do what we can do with the reforms to nullify that. I think that's it for this turn. I don't think there's much else to do. So, yep, let's end it there. Alright then, so a few more wars going on. Fraternal versus Loyal. Again, we've seen this one before as well. It looks like the only thing I can do is either ignore it, or Sun Quan and Qingpu's relationship gets better, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. Yep, let's go for it. So they've become Oathsworn, which is awesome. More scouting stuff and diplomacy we don't care about because we've seen it. Okay. Let's continue moving Qingpu over here.
Towards victory.
We'll see about declaring that war in the next turn. Hopefully get that done before we finish this particular episode. And for now, so it looks like probably 1 or 2 more turns for these guys. Let's get them into the settlement. Hopefully we can push that up to just 1 turn.
The conqueror returns.
Yeah, so everyone should hopefully be done within the next turn or so. And then we'll start moving them north and try to take some more settlements off Zhufu. Do that next turn as well. Sun Quan, I don't know really what to do with him here. Now, I don't have to leave him in the capital here. I could put him up to Chibi over there. The problem is, Lady Mi over here, I feel like I need to fight her and kind of defend against her. My ally's not doing a good job of holding her off, or any of Cao Cao's armies for that matter. They're just kind of like ravaging my allies up in the north here. It's not good. It weakens me as well by them doing that. So ideally I need to get this war with Shi Wu taken, kind of finished up before Cao Cao manages to burn through here, just so shores up the front line against him. And then maybe recruit some more armies this side as well. Maybe we don't go to war with Shiji just yet. Maybe try and make an ally of them instead. Might be better. Anyway, we'll see. It's going to come down to, I think, probably us in the south versus these guys up in the north in the end of it. Yeah, let's see. Cao Cao's definitely going to be a problem. If I lose this campaign, it's going to be because I didn't get a handle on Cao Cao early enough, because I was too busy fighting against Liu Biao. I can see that mistake. So yeah, if this fails miserably, then next time at least I know what to do. Qingpu's trespassing, but we're aware of that. Yeah, so with Sun Quan, I think what I'll do is I will move him over this way just to hopefully dissuade Lady Mi from attacking my ally. We'll get over this side and help out if we can. Take the settlement back for him, maybe. Anyway, we do have some buildings we can create as well. Let's check what can we do in Nanhai. Get a bit more income from peasantry, more food production as well. That's never a bad thing, and more prestige. Let's do it. Not thinking too much about the buildings I'm creating here, but it's fine. Alright, I think we end the turn there. Alright, so this is perfect. He's actually going to pay me to go to war with Shi Wu, which is exactly what I wanted to do next turn anyway. So yeah, let's accept it. I am still going to get untrustworthy, but it's only -5 this time. That's because I have a trade agreement with him. You know what? I'm actually going to cancel it. I'm going to decline it. I'm going to cancel the trade agreement with him and then go to war with him next turn. And when I go to war with him, I'll try to get some money out of Yanbaihu as well.
That is, of course, your choice.
Alright, so some peace treaty has been signed for a change. Get rid of that diplomacy, character development, small people of merit, that's fine. We've got a labour recruiter, doesn't do much for us at the moment, and the spy stuff, which is going on. Alright then, so, yeah, it looks like Lady Mi has moved south here. I'm going to go and fight her.
Remain resolute.
Yep, and it looks like because I've moved the army out, we're actually getting a -4 change to public order over here now. So I might have to raise a small army maybe, we'll see. But yeah, let's help defend against Lady Mi over here. No use in letting them just kind of walk all over us. A couple of things then that we wanted to do. We'll deal with Qingpu down in the south and go into war with Shi Wu in a second. Let's actually keep Huang Gai moving over. Everyone more or less looks like they're fully replenished. It's time to go on the attack, I guess.
Trust instinct.
So it does have another big 20 stack here. And what's the garrison like in this one. Let's have a look. Okay, fairly small garrison. Still makes their army bigger than mine, I would say. Hopefully they'll come and attack me and I don't have to deal with them and the garrison at the same time. Let's see. Down in the south then, this is the last thing to do here. In fact, before we do that, let's just get the reform. We already know which one we're taking from the last episode. We saw it. It boosts up public order by 2, I think. It was this one. Yeah, there we go. The only reason I'm taking it is for the public order, but I think we kind of have to do it. There's another one there with +3 public order. I think there's a few left, actually. Dotted around. We'll find them. Okay then, so let's break our trade agreement, which is going to hurt my income, but that's fine.
You have no integrity.
And then actually let's try
It is time we talked.
with Shiji. Let's offer him a trade agreement. It's a bit less than the other one. We could probably get a bit of money from him as well. Don't know how much, but we'll see. Alright, it's not much, but let's take it.
We reached an understanding.
Start getting him to like me because I want to probably make an ally out of him at
Get
some
this
point,
over with.
if I can. And with this guy now, let's propose a deal to Yanbai Hu that we will join a war.
Let us speak with earnest and determined voices.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually get mercenaries from this guy. Anyway. How can I go to war with someone for him? See, that's what I want to do. I want to aid him in a war. Okay, looks like he might not be able to pay me to do this then. Okay. I thought you could just offer support in a war with them and get paid for it. I guess maybe they have to offer that to you rather than you demanding it from them. I honestly thought there was like a join war against option. At least maybe in some of the other Total Wars, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. Yeah, I can't see it here. No, okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just have to go to war with them. He doesn't have to pay me. It's fine.
Not you again.
Yes, me again. So let's declare war. This time we don't get the trustworthiness penalty. Oh, yeah, we do. Ugh. So 5 more turns and then we could do it and not be untrustworthy. That's a bit frustrating. So I think what I'll do is I will leave it. If Yanbai Hu wants to pay me to do it, or if he goes to war with me, then fine. I just don't want to get the untrustworthy penalty. 5 turns is quite a long time to just leave the army sitting there, but I guess it gives them time to replenish fully. Although they're not going to replenish here, actually. You know what, never mind. Let's just leave them there. 5 turns, and then we go to war. Unless Yanbai Hu offers some money in between, then we'll just take it this time. Because I'm kind of tired of waiting, and it's a bit annoying. I think that's it for this turn. Actually, guys, just check the time left on this video. I think that's going to be it for the episode. So, as always, guys, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. It is much appreciated. You got any tips or feedback for me? And in fact, actually, if you've got any tips on how to deal with this situation down in the south to make declare war on Shiwu in a kind of more efficient way, let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this kind of content as well, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. So with that all said, I'll see you guys on the next one.